And I'm just gonna step up in this fork here, reach out, and you know, and this is that commenter, you know, he said to a able-bodied tree climber, he would just climb up and cut and throw everything down instead of roping it down. Well, listen, man, if I can get away from not touching these limbs, buddy, that's what I'm gonna do. I can't remember your name, but that's what we're doing here. But how do you like this, buddy? No rope, no nothing. We're just shredding her. But thanks for your comment and all, man. No attitude intended, nothing, man. I love you. Thanks for the comment. Thanks for watching. Hope you subscribed. How's that for an able-bodied young man? Woo! Well, YouTube, I've got me a handy little redirect installed in here, okay, and that's gonna help me get that limb right there. Kind of a nuisance for dropping this stuff here, you know, because it'll get hung up in there. So what we're gonna do is come off of this redirect and go down there and get them two. So I think that'll be beneficial. You gotta love the redirects, they help you a lot. I'm gonna plug that little hole with the spur there. Oh yeah, he got a good grapple on that machine, doesn't he? Better than ours. Let's move a little plywood right here, guys.
Sure. Yep. You going out just
yeah, just the three closest to the driveway. We can move them. The three closest to the concrete. I meant. We'll put over here about where you're standing, Brad.
So leave these.
Yeah. Yep. Yes, sir. See what I mean, YouTube? I couldn't climb down there and move that plywood, and then climb up here and do this all again. You gotta love your ground guys. Show them some love, give them some tips, pay them for a full day, for a half a day, whatever might float your boat, guys. They're worth $1 million bucks. Put a nice wide mouth in that hinge, YouTube, okay? So that's gonna let it hold on for the extra mile. We want it to nose dive down there so it don't damage the asphalt and the butt land on the plywood there. At least that's the idea anyways. Worked. That's always a good thing when it works, YouTube. Okay, everybody, so we made it back up here. There's the primary tie-in, and here's where I had that redirect, and I went down and got that limb that's now gone. And I was talking about roping this one off, just a little natural crotch rigging, but after reevaluating this, I think we can probably drop it down there and be okay. We'll put a wide mouth hinge in it, you know, and I'll just climb up there and kind of shred that off. So that's what we're gonna do. Very well, very well. And I'm just gonna step up in this fork here, reach out, and you know, and this is that commenter, you know, he said to a able-bodied tree climber, he would just climb up and cut and throw everything down instead of roping it down. Well, listen, man, I've got 16 years experience of doing this, and I've beat my body up. So if I can get away from not touching these limbs, buddy, that's what I'm gonna do. I can't remember your name, but that's what we're doing here. But how do you like this, buddy? No rope, no nothing. We're just shredding her just for you, buddy. But thanks for your comment and all, man. No attitude intended, nothing, man. I love you. Thanks for the comment. Thanks for watching. Hope you subscribed. How's that for an able-bodied young man? Woo! What's that? Yeah. I'm 36, YouTube. I'm starting to feel it. We'll just say that. Myron over there, he knows what it's all about. Oh yeah, I got a few years on me for sure. 45 years you got on me? 40 plus. Oh, 40 plus. Man, I've known Myron over there for quite some time, ain't we, Myron? Started out with a little bit of firewood. Yeah, just kind of evolved from there. It's a good man right there, YouTube. Good man. YouTube, do you guys like these recoil lanyards? I find them to be like an old telephone cord, you know, from like the early 90s, you know, the house phone cords, you know, they get all kinked up, they get stuck on everything on my saddle. I'll be buying one of the recoil flat straps next time. I cannot stand this thing. It's the most annoying tool that I have, I promise you. Right here, this one's kind of got a little lean, but I think we're just going to put a deep notch in it to undermine the gravity here and send it off that way. Can we take these 3 logs, guys, maybe lay them out like this, like a ladder? Sure. We'll try to land it on there. Every time I go for this move to land it on the logs, YouTube, I can never get it. I always miss. So we'll see. But it's weird because if it's a 100-foot tree and I need it to go where it's going, I can get it to go. But for some reason, when I try this maneuver, it's yeah, it's what happens. Well, we got a little lucky. I think if it would have been a little bit more that way, which is my fault, that probably wouldn't have happened. But being I'm not very high, it's kind of hard to land them flat. You know, usually if you're up in the tree, you can do a full revolution and boof, land them flat and kind of avoid that situation. But be careful here, YouTube, because once again we're over the asphalt driveway, and we're gonna put some wide notches in here and swing them right down brush first. Try to get the butt on the plywood here. Branch bark ridge zone right there. Brad was asking YouTube if this was cracked right here, and we call that the branch bark ridge zone right there. So that's about your toughest piece of wood right there. That's where it's real strong to hold that crotch together. Give you guys a little biology lesson today, YouTube. I'm taking my SRT tie-in off, guys. And we are gonna go a little DRT, throw it up in that fork there, peel these tops out. There's another branch bark ridge zone right there, YouTube. Got my camera mount there. But yeah, that's what holds that branch from shearing off there, guys. And that's a pretty hefty piece of wood there, YouTube. Strong. We are up in the smalls today, YouTube. It's all a little behind the back action here. Tops down, YouTube, like a nice convertible. All right, guys, I tell you what, give me a let me get the dirty rope, please. Yes, sir. See, Gus, you even have shorts every once in a while, bud. Every human being, I think, has them. Ready? Oh, let's just stop right there, YouTube. One tie-in. We don't want that. Need to have two tie-ins with a good gap in between them. Because if I cut this, I'm out of here. Gotta be safe, YouTube. Gotta be safe. Let's retry this. Good job, good job. Yes, sir. Well, there you have it, YouTube. The top of this sugar maple is down. We're getting ready to tie that red rope in, pull this beast of a tree over, call it a day. We're gonna be grinding the stump too, so we'll probably bring you along on that, but that's gonna be a separate video, okay? We're gonna break out that new stump grinder we got from Vermeer. Huge shout out to Vermeer. Running them teeth, what do they call it? VCS cutting teeth? Vermeer cutting system, or Vermeer cutting? Yeah, something like that. But we're gonna bring you guys along on that machine, okay? And I tell you what, 80% of our viewers are not subscribed. So if you're watching this video and you like it, please be sure to leave us a like. That's gonna help us out in YouTube's difficult algorithm. It's hard to get recognized on there with no likes and no comments, guys. So if you enjoy it, leave us a like, leave us a comment, subscribe. Check us out on Facebook, JLM Tree Service. Thank you guys for watching. Love you guys. You guys have a good day. Thanks for watching. Hey, Veterans Tree Service. We was just talking about this the other day. You said you had your guys crank you up on the GRCS, you know. And I was telling you, every once in a while, I will come down on that rigging line, you know. So that's what we're doing today, man. Got us a bowline in here. Got the old figure eight right there, bud. It's better than making it retrievable from the canopy, going through all that extra work, you know. So, what's up, buddy? There you go, 5 Chris, 520. You wanted to see my frustrations on YouTube. There you go, buddy. Veterans Tree Service, rigging line, 5/8. What is this? Stable braid, figure 8. Lowered myself on the rigging line. That's what it's about. Woo! Oh man, you two. We squirted that mud all over your face, didn't we? Sorry about that, guys. Thanks for watching. We're gonna see you guys on the next one.